Hey there, you're looking at the Metal and Wood channel. I'm Steve. I got a pretty interesting, crazy story to tell you. And I want everybody to listen to me very carefully because it's something very significant that I have to tell you. These chainsaws are called Noker chainsaws. There's only 10 that's ever been brought in the United States, plus the one prototype that was sent to me after the requested changes. Now I'm going to set these down, so go ahead and follow them down. So these chainsaws right here are the exact chainsaws that I left at one location with a written agreement. Come on up. I left those chainsaws with a written agreement on May 29th that those chainsaws remain in my property. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm going to be very careful with what I say, but I want everybody to listen to me, and you're welcome to make your own recording of this statement. This is a very serious issue to me in my life because my name has been publicly tarnished. My good, honest reputation has been publicly tarnished by hundreds, if not thousands of people on thousands, if not hundreds of hundreds, if not thousands of comments. I just received a comment tonight from a guy named Gearhead as a YouTube name, and he said, "Why don't you admit that you lied about these saws being shipped off?" Okay. Let me tell you something right now. There's only one person lying to you right now. Well, no, correction. There are several people lying to you, and it's not me. The chainsaws that you just saw in the beginning of this video are the chainsaws that have always belonged to me. They are the chainsaws that got sent to the Midwest. They are the chainsaws that came out on a Monday in a fraudulent review. I've got the evidence. I've got the evidence based on serial numbers. I've got the evidence based on the cylinder being changed. I've got that evidence. I'm not going to give away my case. I'm not going to prove my case on YouTube. I do have a law firm. That law firm is Steve Santhuff. They already have a retainer. I've called them today when I was traveling out of town to recover these chainsaws. I visited with law enforcement in the state that I live in based on some perceived threats. I'm securing what I need to secure in my life based on these perceived threats. I traveled out of state. On a surprise visit, I recovered my chainsaws. I was involved with law enforcement before I recovered the chainsaws. I was involved with law enforcement after I recovered the chainsaws. These are the chainsaws that were on the fraudulent video. The person that made the fraudulent video that came out Monday a week ago, right now it's August 2nd. This is going to be a long, by the way. I don't know how far I've gone, but what are we at right now?
2.
Well, we're already at 2 minutes.
Almost 3.
The person that created the fraudulent video that aired Monday, roughly 8 days ago, from August 2nd. That person made a statement, very wise statement yesterday about 9:34 in the morning on August 1st, and the person didn't answer the question asked of them, and they said, "I've moved on from this." Well, I'm sad to say you haven't moved on from this, but certainly you've moved on from your YouTube shenanigans. It was very clever what you did, and there's a limitation to what I'm going to say because I'm not going to give away my case. Gearhead, I would suggest to you that you stay out of this completely moving forward, because with my frame of mind right now, you're going to be drugged right in the middle of this. Anybody that's left any negative comments or tarnished my name or tarnished my honesty, leave your comment where it is. If you want to update your comment with the date, whatever you want to say on it, that's fine. Any commenter moving forward about these Noker chainsaws in a negative light based on that review is going to drag yourself into this. This is not a joke. What has occurred is extremely serious. It's no fun and games. The many videos that I've made about this Noker incident, initially without the perfect theory correct. My theory right now is absolutely 100% correct. I've got irrefutable evidence. Anybody can take this video right now and you can record it yourself. You understand me? The people involved are innocent until proven guilty. There's 2 states worth of law enforcement investigations going on related to this. There's a law firm that's got a large amount of my money, who I trust very confidently, that will work exactly as directed by me. Of course, I'm subject to advice from them on aspects of the law, but I called them traveling out of state today to verify that YouTube's been notified. They've been notified by fax. They've been notified by mail of a an illegal activity related to a YouTube channel or 2 YouTube channels, and receiving Noker chainsaws in violation of the law to perpetuate a fraudulent review. So I will tell you this much. The man in the Midwest who perpetuated this fraudulent review, he cannot show that he has Noker chainsaws in his possession anymore at this time. He may be able to download another Sunday type video acting like he's got some pre-recorded, but he cannot. And he cannot show you any serial numbers. And if he happens to order some from some other country now and get them shipped in, they've got different serial numbers than what the evidence shows. Each Noker chainsaw, there was only 10 that were ever brought in. The serial number starts with a star, not an asterisk, but a star. Not a Star of David, but an actual 5-pointed star, just like a normal star you see in a gold star on a child's paper that he brings home from school for having done a good job. So each Noker chainsaw has a star in the beginning of the serial number and a star in the end of the serial number. And what I'm telling you is absolute 100% truth, just like I always have. When I first got these Noker chainsaws, I sold one to a gentleman that used them for a while. He's on a video, and I meet him on the side of the road, and he tells me that there's a problem with the power up of the chainsaw. I traded him that chainsaw on the side of the road, and I didn't sell another chainsaw. Every comment that I've made about not selling these Noker chainsaws is correct. And if I ever said I can't sell a Noker chainsaw, there's 2 or 3 meanings behind that, and all of them are true. I have not been pushing Noker 381 chainsaws for sale because I knew there was 2 problems with them. One problem was a gas tank and one problem was a carburetor. The chainsaw that was reviewed on that video